Why didn't Voldemort use the Elder Wand to kill Snape, or use Avada Kedavra as he usually did? Why did he leave this task to Nagini instead of performing the act himself? Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Certified Potterheads. Before start, please like this video, and thank you. Now let's start. The answer lies in Voldemort's fundamental misunderstanding of the Elder Wand's allegiance. When Voldemort realized that the Elder Wand wasn't performing as extraordinarily as he had anticipated, he concluded that the wand hadn't fully accepted him as its master. This belief stemmed from his limited understanding of wand lore, combined with his overconfidence in his own theories. In Voldemort's mind, since Severus Snape was the one who killed Dumbledore, the previous master of the Elder Wand, the wand must have transferred its allegiance to Snape. However, this assumption was incorrect. The allegiance of the Elder Wand does not simply shift to the person who kills the previous master. It transfers to the one who defeats or disarms the wand's current master. This distinction is critical but subtle, and Voldemort, despite his immense power and intelligence, lacked the depth of knowledge or humility to consider that he might be wrong. Voldemort should have realized this when he witnessed Harry alive after their duel at Malfoy Manor. In that encounter, Harry had disarmed Draco Malfoy, who had earlier disarmed Dumbledore during the events at the Astronomy Tower. Unbeknownst to Voldemort, Draco Malfoy had become the master of the Elder Wand through this act, and when Harry disarmed Draco, the wand's allegiance shifted to Harry. Thus, Harry was the true master of the Elder Wand all along. However, Voldemort, blinded by his arrogance and lack of insight, failed to understand this. He remained convinced that by killing Snape, he could claim the Elder Wand's loyalty. His ignorance in this matter ultimately became one of the key reasons for his downfall. Now let's address the method Voldemort used to kill Snape. This decision reveals not only his flawed logic, but also his complex relationship with Snape and his reliance on Nagini. Voldemort could have used the Elder Wand to kill Snape directly, as he had done countless times with others. But he refrained from doing so because he believed that the wand wouldn't act against its supposed master, Snape. Voldemort's fear of the wand rejecting him or backfiring further reinforced his decision to use an alternative method. Moreover, Snape was one of Voldemort's most trusted and loyal allies throughout the Second Wizarding War. While Voldemort did not hesitate to eliminate those he perceived as threats or obstacles, killing Snape posed a unique challenge. Despite his ruthless nature, Voldemort might have struggled to summon the intent and hatred required to personally kill Snape, who had served him faithfully for years. As we've discussed earlier, using the Elder Wand or other magical tools effectively often requires true hatred or a strong intent to kill. Voldemort's connection with Snape, although not rooted in friendship, was still built on trust and loyalty, qualities that likely complicated his feelings about eliminating him. This could explain why Voldemort turned to Nagini, a creature that was both a part of him, as a Horcrux, and entirely separate, to carry out the act. Nagini's role here was significant. By using Nagini to kill Snape, Voldemort avoided direct involvement in the murder while ensuring that the act was carried out. Nagini, being both his companion and a vessel for his soul, symbolized Voldemort's ultimate control and power. It also allowed Voldemort to sidestep the emotional complexities of killing Snape himself, maintaining his sense of detachment and superiority. Additionally, Voldemort likely believed that this method was foolproof. In his mind, once Snape was dead, the Elder Wand's allegiance would shift to him. He viewed this as a necessary step in consolidating his power and ensuring his victory in the final battle against Harry Potter and his allies. Voldemort's choice to use Nagini instead of the Elder Wand thus reflects both his strategic thinking and his fatal ignorance. In hindsight, Voldemort's decision to kill Snape in this manner was one of the most ironic and tragic moments in the story. Not only did it reveal his lack of understanding about the Elder Wand, but it also underscored the extent of his hubris. Had he taken the time to investigate or question his assumptions, he might have realized the truth about the wand's allegiance and avoided his eventual defeat. In summary, Voldemort's actions were driven by a combination of ignorance, arrogance, and a desire to maintain his sense of control. He refrained from using the Elder Wand against Snape because he believed it wouldn't work against its master. He chose Nagini instead to distance himself from the act, avoid complications, and ensure that the killing was carried out. However, this decision, rooted in his flawed understanding of the wand's true nature, ultimately sealed his fate.